Hi and welcome back. So yeah, Drought44 here. Hope you're having a great day, evening or night so far. So I've got an absolute banger of a video, really good. But before we get into it, of course, just to quickly go through the standard side, the 250 subscribers, when I do reach that number, I am going to be giving away one of you lucky winners a Sky Blue Interstellar. Now, I have said in before that if I can throw a cert in there as well, like a decent cert, I will do that as well. This is my own personal one used for the video, but I do plan to buy one, and of course, if I can get Striker or something Sweeper, Tactician, something like that on there, I will do. And you can see that you can change the colours, you can make it look really nice on your car. Such a beautiful decal. I mean, in actual fact, in any colour, it is amazing. I just like Sky Blue, and I think that is a really good all-round colour that goes with so many designs. But, you can keep it, or of course, you can sell it. So, like anything, you can sort of just decide what you want to do with it. But I do think it's a really good price. So all you got to do is just drop a subscription, turn notifications on, leave a comment with your ID, and if you can, drop a like on the video. And I think this video really does deserve a like on it because it's absolutely amazing. So where to begin in this long tale? So firstly, I want to give a massive shout out to Clint and his son Hayden. I hope you are both doing great, and thank you very much for watching the content. It means a lot, it really does. Basically, what they did is that not only was Clint a really nice person and a fun person to actually have some games with, which he did as well, but him and his son, we actually donated, let's say, Pyros inverted glitch wheels for absolutely nothing. Now, I did say, are you sure? Because, they may be worth more in the future. I've kind of highlighted that in some of my videos. But he was absolutely fine with it, said no. Hayden sort of said that this would be a really good idea, and what I want you to do is to donate it as a prize to one of your worthy winners. And it's wow, that is absolutely, not only is it breathtaking and heartwarming, it's just so nice that someone would actually, watch my channel and do that. I can't even begin to tell you how much that means, because this is the first time this has ever happened. So this is a totally new experience. Someone giving me something for free, that wanted to kind of donate it to someone else out there. Absolutely amazing. And again, thank you ever so much. This is a great deal. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be working out what to do with it exactly and how to do it as a prize. As far as I know, I believe it may only be limited to PS4 players. I'm not sure if it counts as an unlocked item that's tradable across platforms, so I'm going to assume that it's PS4 only. But for the people who are lucky enough to be on that platform, I'm going to throw in a sort of let's just say a little special quiz. That's my plan with it. And of course, if you've watched a video or something, there'll be a question within that video that you'll have to answer. And the first person who answers it, PS4, as long as you've got your ID, you'll get that for free. And hopefully we can find someone very deserving to enjoy the benefits of either keeping the wheels and using them, or, eventually at some point, if they do go up as I would like to predict and hope, then of course, you can make yourself some credits and buy yourself some other items. So again, a massive shout out and a massive hello to Hayden. I know you're watching, and again, thank you very much for the idea. It means a lot, and it's absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to get this in place, because it truly is quite exciting. It's a whole new journey for my channel, and Rocket League content, I'm trying to post and upload as regularly as I can. I know yesterday's video was a little bit later than I would have liked, turned out to be about 2 in the morning for me, which is a bit crazy, but just one of those things. But realistically, there's just so many things, so many ideas, concept ideas, new things I would want to add into the channel. But of course, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it is going to take a little bit of time just to maybe, get it all together. So that said, of course, we then got into the games. There was a couple of highlights of goals that were scored. Not the best goals for me there, but, I'll take it. It was a goal. The goalkeeper couldn't save it. But then there was the one afterwards, that was a really good individual goal by Clint, actually, to score as well. And it was just one of those things where it was just really nice. Couple of little flicks, and it looked really impressive. He claimed it was luck, but I don't know how you could get lucky juggling the ball 3 times. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a talent, but it scores a lovely goal and absolutely just destroys them. They just didn't know what to do. And I had to write awesome and things like that. Just a little flick, done a flick before, and then flicks it into the goal. Absolutely lovely. So we did jump into a few matches. I will be honest, we did lose a few of them. But however, that is one of those things, and that will come, of course, after this one. Now, the next part is something that just absolutely blew me away. I have been searching for a burnt sienna catfish, as I'm sure a lot of you have known, for a very long time. I mean, we're talking 2 months or more, and maybe even 3 months. It's been such a long time, and I cannot believe how hard it has been to find one. I mean, you're talking about, like, is it as mysterious or as evasive as the Loch Ness Monster, all those other mystical creatures out there? I began to believe so. I began to believe that it didn't actually exist, and it was just a myth, and it really didn't, like, actually wasn't in the game. But, you know, I said to Clint, I said, oh, you know, if you ever do find a burnt sienna catfish, let me know. 20 minutes later, I'm talking 20 minutes later, maybe even less, he says, I've got one for you. I'm absolutely blown away. Gave it to me for free as well. I mean, he didn't have to. I would have bought it for credits, but he actually gives it to me completely free, and I completed my set. I've been trying to complete my catfish set for ages and ages and ages, and that's the only one that's avoided me, and it's been absolutely crazy. And we jumped into a game as well. You know, as I said, we've jumped into a few games, played them together. They were quite tough, but again, I was absolutely so surprised, because I guess, you know, when you've been searching for something for so long, you do begin to doubt that you're ever going to get the item. So not only has he donated some Pymos inverted wheels, or both of them actually have, Hayden and Clint as well, you know, not only have you done that, but then you've actually found me, the one topper catfish that I couldn't find anywhere on the app. Every single person I buy off, if I trade with anyone, it's the next thing I ask. Have you got a burnt sienna catfish? You'd be surprised how many people say no. The only two I've ever seen on the app have been people selling the full sets, and they sell for about 5 or 6k, or that's what they want. Absolutely expensive, and realistically, that's not a realistic price, I wouldn't say, for it. But, however, absolutely amazing, and I don't plan to sell them. I said that to Clint as well. I said, there's no way I'm selling them. I'm keeping them. I use them a lot anyway, but absolutely amazing, and just, oh, wow. I mean, I went to bed last night, and, I mean, bearing in mind, it was quite late, actually, by the time we'd finished playing, because I played, actually, after I sort of uploaded the last video, so it was about 4 or 5 in the morning. Pretty ridiculous, if I'm being honest. However, I didn't care. I thought, you know what, and I felt just, it literally, like, kindness begats kindness sometimes, but, you know, I guess when you're, you know, trying to be generous to the community, honestly, you don't really expect too much back. And, you know, the only reason for that is because, look, if everyone came out and just said, oh, hey, you know, here, have some free stuff, it'd be a very different kind of league, it'd be a different type of game, and realistically, that isn't quite the way. But then when you do get individuals that are coming out and just saying, you know what, here, have this item for free, it is yours, it's absolutely just breathtaking. It's absolutely amazing. You love it, and you just feel, you know, just like, wow, this is so good. And, you know, and I love to, you know, give away items. I love to sort of just make sure that, you know, if I can put a smile on someone's face, like I did with Brooksy and the Stipplegate, I was honestly really chuffed with that. And I didn't expect to feel nearly as chuffed or as happy until, like, literally, like, a little while after, maybe a few weeks or whatever, you know. And I love to sort of share, and I love to kind of give items, because I guess I consider myself fortunate, more fortunate than a lot of people. So obviously within reason. I mean, you know, it doesn't mean I'm going to give away all my items. It doesn't mean I can give away all my most valuable. But, you know, if there are things that I can do, then yeah, of course, and that's the sort of the way of it. And you'll kind of see that highlighted. I mean, obviously I went to bed and I sort of thought, do you know what, I've got to kind of do something that is just going to make it just, you know, kind of like an extra little reward. Now, funny enough, we'd actually had talked a little bit. I'd shown him a Maverick GXT. He didn't know the car particularly, but he actually had a Nissan Skyline, which I didn't know, and that is pretty damn awesome. Now, I've always wanted the Nissan Skyline. Honestly, very gutted that I wasn't playing the game when they came out. I honestly think they're amazing, and I really wish I had one. But of course, not playing at the time. Sadly, I missed out. One of those things, and yeah, sad to say, you know, until they bring it back, and maybe they'll bring back painted versions. That would be really cool. The Maverick GXT, from what I've heard, is round about the nearest thing, and I really like the Maverick GXT. I've actually got like 4, I think it is, in different colours. I love the different painted versions, and of course, you know, they are really awesome cars. Absolutely love playing with them. So it was kind of ironic as well. I mean, I sort of went to bed and I sort of like kind of thought, what can I do? I mean, you know, honestly, I suppose it's just silly really, but I just literally thought, you know, like, actually this is so damn cool. I've actually got finally the collection of the Catfish, and just to no longer be asking every single trader, have you got one, every single person. I mean, it's like a weight lift on my shoulders, because honestly, I can't begin to tell you like how long I've searched for these things. Now you might say, oh, he's carping on a bit too much. Carping on, get it, the joke? But however, literally, I was just like, wow. And you know, and he said, oh, I've got contacts, I've got it sorted. And I sort of thought, what is he, part of the Rocket League mafia? You know, has he got like contacts everywhere? Nah, I'm just joking. But honestly, really, really awesome. And what a wholesome guy. And at the end of the day, you know, this is what I love about the Rocket League community. I know there are people out there that unfortunately don't follow those lines, and that is a shame. However, the ones that do and kind of just show, you know, a little bit of support, the ones that sort of like actually get involved, I really love it. I mean, like, this is why I've sort of like taken to making Rocket League videos, maybe much more than I would have expected. You know, I found that like the responses, the community, though there are some people who will always, you know, like they will, you know, be unpleasant. You know, we came across quite a few toxic people who were quite insulting. Oh, you must be silver players. Oh, maybe you're bronze. Maybe you're terrible. You know, all that sort of stuff. And then being like spamming what a save and being very, very unpleasant. And, you know, at the end of the day, it does really kind of just make me wonder why perhaps, you know, people bother. But, you know, people do, and that's just the way it is. So when you come across really, really awesome and nice people, wow, it is just like absolutely incredible. And that was the best thing. I mean, with the games, you know, the games were a lot of fun. Being honest, you know, the matches didn't go maybe as we would have liked in regards to winning. We lost a fair few games, if I'm being honest. But, you know, the funny thing is it didn't really matter. We actually enjoyed our games. We had a lot of fun, scored some good goals, you know, enjoyed it, and we did win this game as well, so it was nice to actually get a win. It was pretty damn decent, and you know, and that was the thing. It was just one of those sort of like games where we just kind of enjoyed it and took it for what it is, instead of being all serious and, you know, oh, we're going to lose. No one cared. It didn't matter. It did not matter whether we won or lost. We just enjoyed the game, and that is something that is so rare when it comes to, you know, Rocket League in general. It's a very competitive game. A lot of people are very hardcore. A lot of people want to win. I mean, I'm very competitive, so I love winning, admittedly, but, you know, at the end of the day, I know that you can't always win, and I'd much rather have fun with someone that was really, really wholesome and really, really awesome than actually, you know, kind of just not enjoy the game or win some games, but with someone who's very unpleasant. So I do feel that was a really amazing thing. Now, as regards to suggestions, I would love to hear your suggestions if you've got any other ideas as to what to do with the Polaris wheels. I mean, although I'm thinking of like a question quiz, I'd love to hear if there's any other ideas, because obviously, you know, I guess another suggestion, you never know, there might be another angle where it just sort of like makes me think, oh, do you know what, that would be actually pretty cool. And sometimes there are some really, really good ideas out there. I've had some good ideas from quite a few of you, and I do appreciate it. You know, at the end of the day, just little bits kind of as regards to video content and ideas and things like that. It is just nice just to get some suggestions, because, you know, so sometimes people come up with ideas that just maybe you wouldn't think of, and of course, you know, it's like anything, you just kind of think, well, hey, if I can think of these ideas, great, but you can't always think of everything, so, you know, it is always well worthwhile. Now, at the end of the game, you know, this was today, and actually the next clip, so it's just kind of showing just pretty much, like, as I said, when I went to bed, I did then decide, I thought, you know what, let's do something awesome. And this was like a big thank you for finding the birds in the Catfish, for the Polaris wheels, for the support, and he said a lot of nice things, and I know that both him and Hayden are going to be looking forward to this video, so hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying it so far and loving the content, and, you know, and it is nice to hear that, you know, you love the videos, because I guess it is an incentive to, you know, log on and kind of, you know, make one and take the time to edit and get it together. So, you know, as a thank you, I bought a Line Maverick GXT with Sweeper cert on it, gave it to him for free, said, look, you know, have it, and he was pretty excited. I don't think he get a chance to use it yet, but hopefully, you know, we'll team up again and we'll have some games and he'll get a chance to use it as well, and I'd absolutely love that, because I'll use one of my Mavericks as well. I absolutely love the car, I rate it very highly, and I do think it's as close to the Nissan Skyline as you can get, and I think that is a really, really cool thing. So, you know, it is one of those things where, if you guys want to get involved in the videos, it doesn't mean you have to give anything. You know, if you want to like actually get involved, you want to get some ideas, ideas, suggestions for prizes. I mean, if you do want to do anything for prizes for other people, sure, but you don't have to. But it's just really, really awesome. And like I say, I mean, I'm on the road to 250 subscribers. 190, I believe, is still the number at the moment, at the last time I checked. So I don't think I've grown as much within the last bit, but I kind of expected that. You know, it's not surprising to kind of have it a bit stabilized and then, you know, hopefully move forward. And there's lots and lots of things I've got to do. I mean, like an idea of like getting a Discord server at some point to set up where we can get the community of YouTube guys together so we can all chat, have a laugh, and just generally interact. I think that would be really cool. I've got, like, obviously I want better editing stuff. I've got a laptop and I've got editing software. I just haven't kind of got round to it. And just to say as well, before I forget, the Lime GXT looks pretty awesome, and actually with the decal and the wheels, I actually thought it looked really, really nice. So you know, if you are a fan of Lime and you like the sort of greeny colours, actually it kind of looked a bit kind of limey stroke forest green. It was pretty awesome, and I love the design on it. But that is pretty much it for this particular video, so I hope you enjoyed it, hope you had fun, and if you do want to drop a comment, a like, subscribe if you haven't, all those good things, then do. But otherwise, once again, I want to just say a massive thank you to both Clint and Hayden. I hope you're having a great day so far, and of course I will see you all, including you both, in the next video. But until then, take care and all the best. Bye bye.